Renuka.
Hi.
And hi, my lovely boy, Erik.
Hello, Mama.
Hey, listen, I have had a lot of feedback on the 40-day meditation assignment you've given us that I've not done because I just don't know where to put it in the time, but I will get better somehow. So, but I mean, most people were, but there were some people who was just like, nothing happened. So maybe you'll go over that and just give us some feedback on what your experiences were during this whole thing, Erik, and what your next assignment is if you have one.
Yeah. He's saying, Mom, I'm so stoked because so many have tried. Yes, there were few who gave up in the middle, but I'm just happy that they tried. And he's just concerned about one thing about them being so disappointed that they couldn't feel Eric. He's saying, it's my promise. It's me assuring that I was there, especially the ones who finished all 40 days. And even those who tried and who set an intention, Eric was there. He's saying there are times your mind is so haywire, it's difficult to fathom the signs he's trying to send. And he's saying with most of them, what happened was the expectation to feel him, to see him, or to hear him, that expectation created a block. Then what he did was he visited them at other random times. He's saying it's very important to understand that I did visit at other random times because while they were meditating, that expectation did create a block, but he didn't fail to visit. He says, Mom, I had 40 days, and all those who participated, I had enough time to visit them. Why wouldn't I? I did, and I'm very sorry they couldn't fathom the signs or maybe believe it was me, but I promise it's going to get better. It's just the first step, and I have planned an entire training session around this. So it's just the first step. And he's saying that I'll give some signs which will assure them that I was around, and this will help them believe better. Overall, he's saying believe is important, that I did come. It's okay if you didn't feel me, it's okay if you didn't see the signs, but believe I was there. And there are many whom I visited outside the meditation. He's saying when I'm visiting you all outside the meditation, and you randomly a thought goes in your head, oh, was it Erik? It's definitely me. He's saying, why would you remember or recall me randomly out of the blue during your day? It is because I am sending a thought that it's me around you. So the very fact that you are wondering, oh, was it Erik, means it's me. That's the first confirmation he's giving of his presence around them. The second, he's saying hot flashes near the ears, weird smells, hot flashes near the ears,
I'm very
weird
familiar
smells,
with your smells.
jokes. It's jokes. He's also saying just a knowing that someone is present around them. Just a knowing, even though there is no tangible physical sign, just a knowing, just a feeling, oh, some energies around me is me being present around you. Even that happened with many. He's saying that many felt a presence. They were just not able to believe that it's Erik. They just felt a presence. It was just a knowing. He's saying it's not important to look at my fixed physical signs, you, because I will play along with your senses and do what helps me best to get to you. So it can be very different, it can be very subjective, so don't just stick to my normal physical signs. I can play around. So he's saying just a knowing that I'm there. He's also saying your name being called out suddenly while you're meditating or throughout your day, your name being called out. It's me, he's saying. And the most different one he's saying is weird dreams. If you had weird dreams during these 40 days, it was me. He's saying it was me because your mind calmed down and I was able to enter your mind and give you certain weird things. Many will relate with that, I'm sure. So he's saying two signs. One is just a knowing that your presence is around, is a confirmation that Erik did come. And second is the weird dreams, which is a different sign because he says, because your mind was calm and I was able to enter the mind and put some weird images. And if they have seen dreams and if they remember these weird dreams, it was Eric. So many of them have connected, they just don't believe, or they are just not aware. And he's saying
Yeah.
for those who he's saying for those who just couldn't feel me, don't lose hope. I've come up with a second training practice, a second session. He's saying there is a point I'm giving these spiritual routines. He's saying, Mom, we do so much for our body. From morning till night, it's we worship our body and we do nothing for our souls. And that's the reason we go astray from our soul plan. So these small spiritual routines on daily basis which I'm introducing is not only to make them sensitive to spirit, but also to go within and awaken their own soul, raise their own vibration, awaken their own consciousness, which will help them make choices and decisions according to their soul plan.
Mm, that's awesome.
So,
Well, oh, one thing I
so
want to say before I forget about that feeling of presence. I'm sure y'all have been like at a traffic light and you feel like somebody's staring at you, and you look in the car next to you, the guy or whoever's looking at you. It's like it's that kind of feeling, right? I've had that so
yes,
many
yes,
times.
exactly. You Yes, yes, you put it so beautifully, Eliza. You put it beautifully. That's exactly the thing. You just know there is someone, and you will actually turn sideways or backways to understand who it is, and you find nobody, and it's the spirit presence.
Yeah,
And he's saying that's how it works for your spirit guides also.
yeah.
So he's saying, don't get disappointed. I have tried to visit each and every one of you, even those who gave up in the middle, who thought, oh, they are not good, they are doing no good. He's saying, don't
Oh.
give up. He's saying, don't give up. I will come.
Well,
And
I think that what people need to realize, and I'm trying to finally come into my own with this belief, is the vastness of each of you, the divinity. You are just, you don't even realize how vast and divine you are, how you are whole and part of God. And if you just realize that and put your ego away and just, wow, I am divine, yay, me. I'm all that in a
yeah,
bag of chips. No, really, seriously, you've got to realize just how amazingly vast you are so you can open up your awareness more and raise your
he's saying,
vibration.
he's saying, Mom, golden words, golden words. Each word is a golden word. You're
It probably
right.
came from you, but yes, go ahead. What's your new assignment? Or are you ready to talk about that now?
Yeah, he's saying, I don't want any of y'all to give up. I want y'all, even those who couldn't do the first routine, I want them to do this second one. And I promise, with every routine, it's a whole training session that he's designed. And he's saying, with every routine, you will only get better in connecting with spirit. And he's saying, please understand, it's just not connecting with spirit. There's lots which will happen to your consciousness. There is
Mm,
lots where your awareness will be risen and you will understand yourself so much, you will understand your choices and decisions so much, you will be emotionally so clear about who you are, about what you want. The confusions won't trouble you so much. He's saying lots is going to come up because of these spiritual routines that you will be doing for your soul. Of course, it will develop your clairs, it will develop your sensitivity to spirit. I'm
mm,
trying to talk slowly. I'm trying to be aware to talk slowly so that it's easier for the viewers to understand what I'm saying. So he's saying it's important they realize that there are many advantages and benefits of doing these routines. It's a whole comprehensive plan. It is also connected to the journey of the soul. It is connected to raising their vibrations, and it is also going to benefit them in order to connect with spirit, where connecting with spirit is concerned. So he's saying, don't give up. Even if you have not done the first assignment, it's cool. Let's go ahead with the second assignment. He is going to explain it in a very detailed way. And like always, we are going to recap it in the end so that there are no confusions.
okay.
He's He's saying the second assignment should start on the day this video will be posted. And this assignment will be for 21 days, not 40 days. 21 days, what he wants them to do is sit and breathe consciously, and deep conscious breaths, and they have to count these deep conscious breaths. So I'm going to do it for three, four times so that they understand what he wants them to do. I'm just going to replicate what he's trying to tell me because he's made me do this many times. So I'll be just doing it. So it's deep conscious breathing where we don't manipulate our breath. We just go for long inhalations and exhalations, and with every inhalation we count. So what happens when we count is our mind does not go wayward. It remains with the breath because the mind is busy counting, and then the inhalation and the
Oh.
exhalation are longer, so you stay there. So at least for, and he's saying we need 21 deep conscious breaths. So at least for that much time you are completely present in that present moment. Your mind is completely focused, your attention and senses are completely focused. And then there is a second part to this assignment, which is, yes.
Wait, Professor, before you go on to the next, I think it was Jen Ward taught me, or when she was trying to make me go under, somebody did, I can't remember. Uh, Close your eyes and blink would that help? Because it made me so sleepy and relaxed to do that, and I don't know why. It's like 1, 2. Oh, God, I'm gonna start snoring now. It's that kind of thing.
Yes, it is, but it's just that we are doing it with the breath and not with the eyes.
Oh, okay. So there's no advantage to adding that to the breathing.
Yeah, you can, but the inhalation and the exhalation will be too long. So make sure that the movement of
Oh,
your eyes is coordinated with the inhalation and the exhalation. Only
it's
then
probably
it.
just best to just do the breathing, but it's the same principle then, right? Just the mind is
Yes, yes.
busy counting the blinks or the breathing.
The breath.
Okay.
He said
Part two.
also, mom. He said, mom, we are never so conscious of our breathing, and that's why our levels of awareness are so low.
Mm.
If we are conscious of our breathing, our senses will that much be amplified, and we will live life in a more mindful way. So you think these deep conscious breaths will also increase your energy levels, will increase your awareness levels, will amplify your senses for at least some amount of time after you have done this breathing technique.
Is that because
So
we're just getting better oxygenated?
yes,
Oh,
yes.
also, do we breathe? Do we inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth, or vice versa? Anything like that? Is it?
Yes, yes,
How
it's
do you want us
something.
to do that, Eric?
So I'll do that, and that's how he wants us to do it for 21 days. And how to count? He's saying count with the inhalation and let the inhalation be longer, and let the exhalation be complete in coordination with the inhalation. Like how much of a breath you have taken in, let that breath be released very slowly, mindfully, and in a relaxed way.
Now,
And we
do
have to
we
say,
inhale through our nose or our mouth?
inhale through our mouth and exhale. Inhale through our nose and exhale through the mouth.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I'll repeat it. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. It has to be a deep, relaxed, conscious breathing pattern, and it has to be 21 breaths.
Oh, makes me
So
yawn.
it will be, and you can count it in your mind, no need to say it aloud. So it will be, exhale. That was one.
Okay.
Inhale, while I'm inhaling, I'll count. Long inhalation.
I better put this on my to-do list.
So I consciously inhaled long inhalation and I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. After inhaling through through the nose, I exhaled through the mouth. How much ever breath I've taken in, I'll release it in a very slow, relaxed, conscious way.
Okay.
And this I'll do for 21. So with every inhalation, you're counting. So your mind will not run. It will stay with the breath because your mind is busy counting. So he's saying that will help you meditate at least for that much amount of time, those 21 breaths.
Do we
You
think to
are
ourselves during
complete.
the entire inhalation like one? So we constantly think about that number one count, or do we just go one? Or is that who cares?
I do one.
Huh?
Yeah, I do one.
Okay.
Whatever suits,
Okay.
whatever suits, whatever helps them stay with the breath and this
Okay.
breathing pattern.
Okay.
He's saying after you are done with these 21 breaths, these deep conscious 21 breaths, which you're counting along with the inhalation and the exhalation is through the mouth, it has to be slow, it has to be relaxed, it has to be deep, and it has to be conscious. Conscious in the sense you're conscious of the breath, the movement of the breath. And because you're counting, you will obviously be conscious. He's saying after this immediately light a candle or a tea light, but let it be a natural flame.
Okay.
And he's saying, Mom, why a natural flame? So he's showing me that our soul is pure light, pure energy. And in our physical world, the natural fire, the natural light is the purest energy, which is nearest to the energy of our soul. That is the
Whoa.
flame, the natural fire, the
Hmm.
natural light. He's saying that's why we are going to use that. So you can light up a candle or a tea light, keep it at your third eye level, the
Oh.
level of your third eye or the level of your physical eyes, whatever suits. Keep it at that level and keep a timer of 5 minutes, an alarm of 5 minutes. Let the flame be very strong, big, and let there be no breeze, no fans on, no ACs on, so that the flame is stable and strong and big. Because what we are going to do is we are going to stare in that flame for 5 minutes continuously, not shifting our gaze. He's
Okay.
saying you don't have to shift your gaze, although you can blink your eyes. That's perfectly fine because
Okay.
when you will stare in the flame for continuously five
Yeah,
minutes,
we need to dry
you
out
will.
our corneas. We're gonna need corneal transplants if we keep our eyes open. No. Okay. Go ahead.
So you have to stare in the flame for 5 minutes continuously, gaze into the flame continuously. Don't shift your gaze, although you can blink, it's allowed, but don't shift the gaze. Stare into that flame for 5 minutes continuously because that is going to cleanse, activate, and awaken your third eye.
Ooh.
He's saying, how will that happen? It's because it's a natural flame, and because you're staring at it, not only your physical eyes get strengthened, but that energy is going to cleanse your third eye chakra also.
Okay.
So this also helps in developing a clairvoyance. And he's saying while we are doing the 21 breaths, he's again going to try and come and communicate because that's the second part of the training session, and he'll again come. It's his promise because this is something which is an alternative to the meditation we were doing for the 40 days. So this is a shorter, easier version, and he's adding one another step which helps us develop our clairvoyance, which helps us cleans our third eye chakra. And he's saying, Mom, third eye chakra, if it's cleansed, if it's purified, it does not only help you develop your clairvoyance, but it also helps you connect deeper with your own soul because your dream state improves, your visualizations, your imaginations improve, your thought patterns become more positive. So he's saying these both activities combined will lead to all that he said: raise your awareness, raise your clairvoyance,
Yeah.
cleanse your third eye chakra, and also help you meditate and be focused, and for him to come and communicate with us.
I'm trying to think of how to, I guess, a stack of books in order to keep it at eye level. Or
Yes.
kneel. My old knees ain't gonna do that.
I
All right,
can
so
also
y'all figure out your own way. But I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do?
He's also saying that it will help if there is darkness all around you, so it will help you
Oh,
focus
yeah.
on the flame in a much stronger way. And this flame, he'll say, you will feel, and he's saying so that your mind is not distracted. See the shades in the flame, see the movement of the flame, see the shades, the colors rising, see the dancing of the flame, but don't shift your gaze, because 5 minutes you're connecting with the energy of that pure flame, pure light, and that definitely helps cleanse your third eye. So he's saying, first, when you do that deep conscious breathing, it sorts of calms down your mind, and then you use that calm mind to stare at the flame and work on your third eye chakra. And you have to keep an alarm of 5 minutes, so you don't have to keep watching the time. So he's saying
No,
5 minutes is enough to stare at the flame, and once the alarm goes off, that's your cue, and that's it. He just wants them to do these two exercises daily for 21 days from
and
the
there's step
day
first the breath and then the flame, right?
flame.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Good.
He's
And
saying they
y'all
can.
report back to us. Anything else,
Yes,
Eric?
they can email me. Yes, they can email me with their experiences. I've been responding to as many emails as possible, and I'm there to reply to all their queries and doubts. And he's again assuring that he will take this time to make them feel their presence felt. And he's again saying, don't get disappointed and discouraged. Rome was not built in a day.
That's
He's saying,
right. This is huge, guys. Give it some time.
can I recap it once? Can I recap it once for them to
Oh,
be sure?
yes, of course. Y'all go get your
Okay.
pencil because I'm pen or pencil, whatever. Because in case you forgot, because when we finish the recap, you'll have that ready. No, it's okay. You can replay this. What am I talking about? Go ahead.
So, the first part of the activity is deep conscious breaths. You have to count with the inhalation. Both the inhalation and exhalation have to be deep, long, relaxed. And with every inhalation, you have to count. It has to be 21 breaths, and inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let it be long, deep, and relaxed. After you are done with 21 breaths, because you will be counting, your mind will be focused and it will not go haywire. After that, light up a natural flame. Keep it at a level of your third eye or your physical eyes. Stare at the flame for 5 minutes. Keep an alarm clock. Don't shift your gaze. You can blink, but don't shift your gaze. Keep your focus on the flame, the colors, the dancing movement of the flame, and just keep staring at it. Once the alarm goes off, you are done. And this you have to do for 21 days. And between both the activities, Eric promises to visit.
All right. And in the dark if possible. All right. So again, channelingspiritworld.com, Renuka the Great. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. I love you.
Thank you, Mom.